Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. This is, of course, Calendar coming to you live from Stagecraft, where we get to fly like an eagle. Welcome in, guys. Today we're going to be working on the house a little bit more. I actually had an idea that got approached to me during a stream, and I was like, you know what? I kind of like this idea. So we're going to be working on that. And don't you just love this? It's so cool. Oh, good. Great Googa Booga. Look at that. No, 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 no. That was insane. Holy cow, that's a lot of pillagers. Oh, wow. That's nuts. By the way, I'll try not to do this too much. I know there are those with motion sensitive, so I'm not doing the insane stuff I could be doing with this mod, but yeah, we're going to turn that off. How about that? By the way, if you're interested in that mod and you don't have any problems with motion sensitive, it's called Do a Barrel Roll, and it is, you can toggle it on and off. I tried it out at first. I do not recommend it in the cave, by the way, but I will say this. It's a lot of fun when you're in the overworld, but not for the motion sensitive. No. But welcome back to another episode. I believe this is episode 6 of Stagecraft already. It's awesome. So we're going to get busy. We got some stuff to do. I've got some of the materials. You can see, look at my hotbar down there. I got some of the stuff going on. I left the map up because I turned off the waypoints. I was like, I got to be able to find my way home. But let's head on down. Oh, there's another thing I got to show you guys. So, you know how in Minecraft, you know, this game we're playing right here, you can never see your feet unless you do something like this and go, oh yeah, I do have feet. Then when you're in the game, you're like, where'd they go? Well, guess what? I found them! I found my feet! They're there! They can walk with me! It's awesome! I love it! And look, if I turn quick enough, I can see my shoulders. It's so cool. So yeah, that mod right there, that is called First Person. And basically what it does is it lets you to see your feet. I'm trying to think of this. The only issue is sometimes if you're like digging down, it can get a little annoying. But like, it also can be toggled on and off. See, boop, boop. It's like magic. So, you know, I try to find things that can be turned on and off without having to install, uninstall, because that can get annoying, right? All right, so anyways, back to the focus point. So let me tell you this. One main thing I like this, there's no arm, okay? My arms are there, but I'm sorry. But who holds their arm out in front of them all the time? This is a little bit more of a realistic feel, which I love. All right, so here's what we're doing. The suggestion was, you may have noticed this, I've torn a lot out. The suggestion was that I build a secret door. Well, here's the problem. This would have been the ideal spot, except I don't have the room for the wiring. There's even as compact as I could go, there was not enough space for the wiring because this is an outside wall. That's an outside wall. There was no room to run this wiring, guys. So what we did, was I tore out all this. I put the stairs back already. I tore it all out. Because remember, it went down and it kept going down and then it turned and then it went to the storage vault. Well, now, courtesy of some time spent on stream, because the last stream was spent doing redstone, because I went ahead and dug all this out so we were ready to go. Okay, I got this out. I set my pillars where I wanted them. I'm still in the, workouts of designing certain things. I just realized I want to change something. And it's just kind of, it is what it is. But I put this in, and on the stream we did all the wiring for this loveliness, and this is temporary. But I wanted to show it off. I don't have any redstone torches on me to show it off right now. So basically, what you do is you set torches in the right spot. It opens the door. Now I've shown you that on previous videos where I've done it before. It's the same gear. It's the same thing. And yes, shaders is letting this light up very nicely. It's a simple combination lock. It opens up the doorway. You can kind of see the wiring back there. Hello. And it opens up this doorway and it lets me do the thing. And then I come in here and now I walk on down. I've got my lever here to close it and open it from this side. And now it's a whole new path, and I'll even do a little cheaty cam to show you guys. Leading to the vault. The vault's still there. It's just a different route now. And you can see I love these shaders. It's so cool. By the way, the shaders are called Complementary Unbound. The most recent update allows you to turn on a function that gives you light based on the source. So yeah. And one thing I went ahead and did already is I built a sauna, so we had a place to kind of be warm and chill. We got some heat going on in the middle. I'm thinking I'm gonna put in some iron bars around this. I don't know. Give me ideas. What can we put on this? I don't want to cover up the light, but I would like to do something to make it, because most saunas got like rocks in the middle. They stay heated. And if you want steam, you pour water over them. Can't really do, like little rocks or something. But I don't know. Excuse me. Take suggestions, please. Feel free. Oh yeah, that's my sauna. Oh, by the way, the lighting is actually changed by the color of the glass because I used magma or shroom lights, and then I stuck red glass over them, and bam. So, oh, yeah, I highly recommend if your computer handle and you like shaders, this is the way to go. So I found a video on YouTube, and I'll freely. This is the one shout out I'm going to give the guy. Okay, username is iStream, EYSTREEM. Okay, I watched the video. He's like, here's how to build a real hot tub. Most of it's fluff. I'm going to be honest. Most of it is fluff. But the basic concept is sound for making a working hot tub. Okay. Now, I've built ones before that use redstone, and those are kind of cool. Right. So, I mean, I've done one with redstone. So, I've done the redstone thing where basically it was magma blocks underneath. You set up dispensers with little ways to light them, and then when you flip the button, it sets them all on fire. You got to deal with the noise, but then bubbles come up. There's slabs over. There's enough space for the fire, and there's slabs directly over top, and then everything's water, and then everything's flooded over top, right? And this was before you could flood slabs. Now, and it worked, and you got steam rising up, and that was kind of the thing. With soul sand, we can do this better. We have the technology. Like I said, the basic bare bones of this guy's design was actually pretty good. Like I said, most of it's fluff. I'm giving him the shout out for the basic. I mean, for the concept idea that I'm using. Yes, good, very good job. I mean, did a good job. But too much fluff for my liking. But it's okay because they put in a lot of design stuff, and I'm like, okay, I don't want all that. So here's the basic design. Here's the bare bones of what we're using. We're gonna run We're gonna run these around the edge here, right? Because now, if you don't have if the server you're playing on does not have a mod that allows you to sit on stairs, because we do here, right? We can just plop ourselves onto stairs and away we go. Ooh, I didn't even know you could do that. And yeah, you can just plop yourself down and sit on a stair. That's a thing here. Not every server does that, and I fully appreciate that. So if you don't, one of the things you can take from his video is plop a minecart down first, block it in with a trapdoor, and then push a stair on top of it. So then you can sit in the minecart and have a place to sit in the sauna. Or not sauna, but in the hot tub. Or jacuzzi, depending which way you want to call it. So his basic concept, I'm doing it square. He built an odd shape to it, and that's fine. I mean, if you want to do that, if you want to go look it up and you want to build it his way, you help yourselves. I was thinking more along the lines of a little bit more fancy. So we're gonna I got some chiseled. I'm gonna drop in the four corners. I really haven't completely thought the design. See, you can see how the hand. I love this. But like I said, it is. You can toggle it off. See, now my hand's back. That I'm gonna use that to kind of point right now. So basically, he had all that set up. He had a switch. He's like, this is for turning it on and off. There was no redstone wiring. So you can decorate it. You can set it up. You can pop a switch. You can stick a button on there and go, yeah, this is my power button. I mean, you can design it, decorate it, do whatever you want with it. That's up to you. I am trying to go for just one that's just like always on. Maybe I might stick a decoration on the wall going, hey, here's my controls. Because most, if you go to a place, now a private one, yes, the controls are going to be on the hot tub. But if you go to like a pool or something, the controls are usually over at the wall for turning it on, right? So I'm thinking more like, this is a permanent installation. We're going to set up the controls on the wall to turn on the jets. Here's the cool concept that I really like, and I just realized I did not grab the water, so I can't show you this. So, hey, guess what? I'm going to go snag the water. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. We've got the water. We're ready to go. Now, let me clarify something, guys. The person that I'm basing this on, I'm not talking him down at all, because, I mean, like I said, the basic concept is good. I'm impressed with the basic concept. I'm just saying there's a lot of extra fluff and stuff you may not want, that, you might be like me and not want to do the extra fluff, and it's to each their own. So, you know, I say go check him out. Make your own opinions. Do what you want to do. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you want to go. If you want to build it exactly and add all that fluff, you go right for it. In fact, you know what? I will link it at the bottom of this video. So if you want to go check it out and see who I'm talking about, go right for it. If you want to, you know, use whatever parts of it you want to use. All right, so there we go. There we got the water. And you're like, but Cal, you're going to bounce in that. Well, see, here's the thing. It's weird. If this works exactly the way it did in what I saw, I won't. Oh, I do. So here's my question. Why? Well, okay. No, I can answer that question. That video was 4 years old. And I'm sure things did not flood out exactly the way they did in his. So, all right, we've hit a hitch. In 1.20, because we're not quite there to 1.21 yet. In 1.20, this causes a problem because you can't do what he did in the video. You can't go stand on it because you bubble and you bob. So now we got to ask ourselves the question of how do we build this so we can get the bubbles, you know, without this, because that's not good, right? I was like, what did I do? I know what I did. Okay. Now, on the other hand, if you're sitting on the stair, that's not going to be a problem. I mean, let's be fair. You're still sitting in the edge of the water. You got the bubbles. You're doing the thing. You just can't stand in the middle. So how? Because I don't think we can set anything over it and still get the bubbles, right? I mean, we could for science this, guys. We could, and I keep hitting the wrong button. Hey, there we go. We could for science this. We could. I've got. All right. So just so I don't have to run back around, let's just do this. Bam. We got a science table. Let's go. Let's try. Here, make a couple of trapdoors. We're gonna for science this. My guess is the bubbles will stop if I set a trapdoor over that. Let's find out. Yeah, there's no bubbles at right here. So setting a trapdoor over top of it, light. Setting a trapdoor over it exactly does not work. So how can we, guys? I really want to try to make this work. I mean, if we're gonna do a design for a hot tub, then we really need. I would really like to have, you know, some bubbles in it, but not bubbles that are gonna take away from the experience. And plus, I mean, and this was my kind of hitch with my thought process on it in the first place was, soul sand. Do you really want to sit in a hot tub that has screaming little faces at you? I'm just saying, but I like the idea. I like it, so I, you know, I'm well. Hey, we'll run with the idea. Let's pop some lights on these corners so that I don't have to hold the lanterns. There we go. So I guess we're gonna have to come up with a concept here. Can we? What do we have? Got some cobblestone. We got enough cobblestone to do this, right? But if I break that cobblestone, it's immediately gonna reflood. These stairs are stairs are gonna be a pain. Let's grab that torch because that will. Yep. Because I can't drain stairs. I'm going to have to break the stairs to drain the water. All right, 1 second, guys. All right, guys. So, after much research, the design is basically a fail. Because you can't do it and without having the bubble. Because, so basically, when the original design got done, the water would not have flooded. It wouldn't have been a proper flood. You would have gotten the bubbles, but you wouldn't be able to stand. And when you stood on it, you would have gotten more bubbles, but it wouldn't have done the bobbing. Well, now it does the bobbing, so we can't do that. Every other design I've looked up so far has done one thing, and they're all saying to do this. So we're gonna drop a fireplace down in there. Not my first choice because, you know, the sounds, but it's fine. So we'll do that. I really wanted a white interior. I like the smooth block idea. And then the stairs for the seats. Technically, I could use slabs because the model allows us to sit on slabs as well. But I just made all these stairs. I mean, I'm sure the stairs could go into something else. You know what I need to do? I need to cook the rest of that. All right, to the furnaces. I'm gonna go cook it. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. I got the slabs and more of these smooth quartz blocks. I'm running low on quartz though, so. Now, the basic design was to do something like this. Alright, that's fine. I did borrow my stone cutter from downstairs so that we would be able to put it to use. Thinking. Well, I'm thinking maybe a mix of stairs and slabs. Because if we think about it, we could do like a corner thing with the stairs and put a slab in the middle. And that would work. How far is that's 5? So 5 times 4 is 20. I wouldn't have enough stairs to do that, though I wasn't really planning on that anyway. What I was thinking was I've got these mangrove logs and a little bit of red mixed into this would actually look kind of nice. Right. Let's check that out before we do anything else. See how we like it. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, that looks nice. Now, of course, the lanterns aren't going to stay here. There'll be a ceiling room, and we're going to get this half of the room done. That half of the room, still not sure what my plans are going to be for that just yet, but we'll get there. This half of the room is this is kind of the come downstairs and chill and get your relax on and all that. So yeah, but yeah, we could do. See, unfortunately, I can't set a stair in the corner and have it be turned, right? Because you have to have linking ones to turn it, and that's kind of a disappointing thing, but it's true. Or we could go the other way with it. For example, we could do this. Alright. Well, okay, so here's the thing. If I put slabs in here at all, you're going to be able to see the red wall. And I don't think that's going to work very well. So why don't we just... This is what I originally planned. And we'll just do it like this. I mean, it's the same design, just bottom change. That means we got to break these water buckets back out and flood this thing. Let's give it a shot, shall we? By the way, I know I said earlier that I was going to link that guy, but seeing how the design turned out to be a no-go in current Minecraft, you're welcome to look him up. I'm just not going to post a link because the design ended up being such a no-go. So, I mean, other than some design functions, I think it works for the most part. I mean, you get down in here, you got some water, you got some steam coming up. It's lighter than that. May be my shaders too. We could try it without shaders. Boop. Yeah, it's a little thicker on the smoke without the shaders, and the water's not as clear. Dang, we gotta clean this thing. But I'm still, I mean, you can click on the stair and chill, right? When you do the free cheat cam, and look, yeah, I can just chill, sit around the hot tub. Keep hitting the wrong button. I meant to shift. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Well, that's part of today. We got the design done. I gotta finish. I at least want to get this side of the room done. So let me get some materials, do some planning and thought into what we want to do, and then we will get all of this done. So I'll be back in just a flash. Alright, guys. I've been fiddling with it, and here's what I've got so far. So I ran with the concept of the hot tub, right? I did a lot of research on this, and apparently there is no... I mean, I could have gone with the old redstone thing I had before. I really didn't want to worry about it, being turned on or back off. Everything I came up with a simple design, and we're just going to use Cheetah Camp to do this, of just putting a campfire down there, run some blocks on top of it to let the steam up, and then I run the stairs because, it's sittable. Of course, like I said, you could always use the minecart, trick if you don't have this mod on whatever world you're playing on. Do need an empty hand to do it. And yeah, and then you can sit here and chill, and you could also walk down into the water and, do your little thing. So it works. We've got a working hot tub. I've been really playing with the design because I was like, I didn't want to do. So what I've ended up doing is of running a light gray concrete wall around the edge of this. We're going to decorate this, guys. Don't get me wrong. We are going to do some decoration here. Now, for the central area, what I did was a calcite floor. I put a step up so you could walk up here because, you know, I'm sorry, it's annoying to have to jump. So I did that. This is actually because the mod doesn't just let us sit on stairs, it lets us sit on slabs. So it's a little dry area. Now, I may work out, oops, wrong thing. I may work out a way to do just a quick shower head thing here. So, you know, so you get out of the hot tub or you come out of the sauna, you need to cool off, blah, blah, blah. You'll figure out a way to design. Now, it's just some nice prismarine bricks, little drain system going on here. I cleared out the wall behind this. We're running polished deep slate walls. And I've actually got a couple of prismarine lamps back behind there, so to provide some background lighting. So guys, this won't be needed, and this won't be needed. I am trying to keep somewhat light. I know it's supposed to be zero light, but it seems weird. So what we're going to work on right now is I want to try to figure out a ceiling pattern to go in here. I have worked with this wall to... Oh, I finally figured out what I want to do. So we're going to run a solid flooring through there and through there, and we're going to set up a secondary wall. So basically, something that'll be fluid, something that will be, you know, continuous. So, you know, you're not sitting here and going, well, you know, that gray wall, that's got the hot tub, and that wood wall, that's got the sauna. No, I want something, one continuous wall that kind of cuts off this area. So that's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna wrap this section of the video. No, we're not done with the video yet. We're gonna wrap this section up real quick. We're gonna see what we can't figure out. What I did was, I don't think I did it yet. So I'm gonna take a little bit of polished diorite I got, turn it into slabs. There we go. Got 8 of those. A little bit of quartz, smooth quartz. I'm gonna turn those into slabs. And I've also got some calcite here. We're gonna go for a little 3-dimensional. And make it give a little shape to it. It doesn't need to be a flat ceiling. And it doesn't need to just have the edging around the thing. Now, you do got to be careful there. You're probably wondering, Cal, why didn't you put a block there? The simple truth is, if I can show you this. So right there, you see that speaker? That's on an armor stand. Positioning of the armor stand has placed it so it's right there. I can't set a block there because... Why are you going to let me do it now? I'm trying to prove I can't. You're going to let me do it? Ah, see, there we go. I can't do a solid block there. That answer your question? I'm like, you scrubby. No, I can't put a solid block there. Obviously, I could put a bottom slab there, but you can't slab dirt, so what would be the point? And I mean, I could have made a cobblestone slab. It's the same reason I don't have one up there. You know what? Let's check that out. So here, check this out. Why not? Now that I know I can do that, cobblestone slabs. And then, boom! Hey, I like that plan. Well, what do you know? We learned something. There we go. Okay, so the armor stand is not sticking down quite as far as I thought it was. But yeah, I've been trying to practice my armor stand skills. I want to improve. All right, so we're just gonna kind of mix and match. I'm gonna play with this a bit. For me, the process could take a while, so let's just kind of pick it down to the water. All right, guys, I have played with the ceiling. I finally found something I liked. Now, the way I work this out is basically I've got smooth quartz. I did have to go do some more mining on the in-between. We got calcite. We got some polished diorite bits. And I've got, as you can see, there's a frog light up there with a blue piece of glass with the shaders on. It kind of gives a really kind of a cool, because it's just light blue glass, so it works. So the hot tub's done. And I went with just a simple light gray concrete wall. Just nice and simple. And then we've got our area for drying off and everything. I still haven't done the ceiling. I don't know exactly how I want to pull it off. I don't want it to be wood. I think that would be weird. I'm debating if I want to change out this arch. I don't know. I may just leave it. I may change it. The sauna is going to stay as is. The sauna is done. We showed this before. We go in here and just chill. And I like it. It's done. We're not touching it. Now, I've been working out here a little bit. I've got a design I like. I don't like the materials. If that makes any sense. I don't like the materials. So I started swapping it out. And yeah, you can see the remnants of the switch in there because it's like I keep doing this. Now, one thing I did do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that. I'm going to pop that. And I think they all picked up. As far as I can tell. Yeah, that's right. 4 times 3, 12. That's simple math, simple math. Okay. So my thought process was this. Now, here, I can't do it there because, hello, there's a hole. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And come over here to the shulker bots. My shulker monster up here is growing ever so slightly. Quick conversion there. I love the concrete. This has been one of my favorite additions ever. As much as I love the upcoming copper blocks, the concrete for me is just touche. Touche, I say. But see, I got this all done, and I'm sitting here looking at the ceiling going, all right, we're going to show this. We're going to work on the ceiling. And then I got some thinking about it. It's like, well, I want to do this for the ceiling, but it doesn't really fit the rest of the room. And then I looked at the room and went, this really doesn't fit the theme of the build. The floor does, because right inside the house, we've got wooden floors. That's fine. But the walls and the beams, not so much. So here's what I'm thinking. We've got that going on right there. We're going to do a swap out for the beams. You notice I brought the beams in. All right, and we got the pillars coming in so a little bit, give it a little three-dimensional. And we're just going to pop all this. Of course we did. Ah. How much do I got? Not really much. I was hoping I had more cobble than that. That should be enough to do what I need to do here. And drop. There we go. That is just, I'm sorry, it's annoying. It really is. I've been trying to get used to using this first person mod. I really like it. The only parts that irritate me are now and then when I'm trying to look down and, then my feet are in the way. But that's the whole point, right? You got to be able to see your feet. So yeah, just kind of copy the same thing I just did over there, except this time I brought just white concrete. I did not bring powder. I had more of the concrete from where I set it and then I tore it out, and yeah. Just like that. Bam, bam, bam. But you know how it goes, right, guys? You get to looking at something, you build, and then you look at it and you go, oh, you know what? I actually don't like that. That's what was I thinking? All right, I was making check there weren't any torches around. So I could do that twice, and bam, all of this, that bit's done. Did you just go down the? You went down the thing. Okay. By the way, so this works. Now that I've done the wall, and by the way, loving this. This is looking awesome. It's gonna fit in perfectly. Now that I've done the wall, bam, bam, bam. Just like that. Fireplace is closed. Just love it. I might change the materials of the fireplace out. I mean, bricks are fine. It could be a copper fireplace. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Should I leave this brick? Maybe go another brick? Should I make it a copper fireplace to fit the rest of everything else? What do you think? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Be glad for the input. For now, it's going to stay put for the rest of this video, and just let me know what you're thinking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tear the rest of these out and swap out the bits I'm doing right now, and then we'll talk about the beam and the pillars and the beams. We'll be right back. Okay, I got the walls redone. Now we got the white concrete with the gray concrete. I love it. I think it looks perfect. It's going to make it a little brighter in here, I think, anyways. We got to replace the beams, and I'm thinking, well, to be honest, I'm thinking Blackstone. Because if you go back up here with a little bit of cheetah cam, you can see where we use the Blackstone pillars on the outside of the house, right? So if we do that, then we could use copper bits to decorate the ceiling, and I'm not sure what I want to use exactly for this thing. I'm thinking birch, but surrounded by the copper bits, right? So that's what I'm thinking there. And for in here, I'm honestly thinking of a copper ceiling. Just copper slabs. We can decorate it up a little bit with some stairs, but I'm thinking slabs will do the job. A little bit of copper, and that'll just kind of make that flow work. And gotta put in a couple stairs there, get the doors in. Nothing too big of a deal. Yeah, I had to open that back up because I was like, eh. Alright, so that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna just swap out and then we're gonna come back and finish this video with a reveal of the new look. So I am going to get busy just right here. We're gonna go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's how it starts. And we'll be back in just a second. And bam, just like that, the pillars are gone. As you can see, when I brought them out, I used cobblestone to do a fill. For me, a filler material is going to be something you don't like using, and I don't like using cobble unless I'm doing like a road or something. So, unless it specifically goes into the style I'm doing, I'm not a fan. Now, I was debating. The question I've got is, do I want to do the pillars like I did up there with a polished blackstone, or do I want to do the bricks? And I think down here, I want the brick for that little bit of a difference in texture, just to kind of go up. What did I just pick up? Oh, I may not have enough. I didn't realize there were 4 logs I was missing. I probably have to go back and get 4 more. All right. We could test it out, right? Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep it simple. We'll do 8 of the polished, and we'll do 8 of the bricks, and we'll test it. We'll go side by. How about we do? We can go right side by side. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then we'll do the brick. Which do we like better? That's a good question, actually. I mean, I think the brick really does give a different texture, but at the same time, I hate to say it, I think just the polish looks better. Yeah, all right, we'll do that route. All right, let's use what we got here and make some more polish. And I love this little mod right here. Bam, bam, just like that. We're done. Of course, now I don't have. I didn't have enough anyway, but now I'm gonna have to go back and get more. So I'm just gonna demonstrate real quick. We'll do that. We can do it over in the corner. And you know the nice thing about having them set out like this, you can say the nice thing or the more material use thing, I guess, is about the other way to put it. But I like that I can run a beam across here. Thank you. And I don't have to worry, with using this block, I don't have to worry about which way the log is facing. But I also, you get that corner block in, and sometimes you don't get that. But the beams will be a good way to hang some lighting in here. And see, we just run like this, dum 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 dum, just like that. Bam! Look at that. Yeah, I got 12 left, and this is not gonna be enough. All right, so let's do the 2 corners, and come over here and do this corner. And I need what? 12 more? Yeah, that was the goal. Let's put these. I was kind of just leaving them right here for use. That way I can grab them, do them. I don't know. I'll figure some other way to set them in here. Usually I set them out so that I just snag them as I need. So we're gonna need 12 more of those to do, and then we're gonna work out the bits of the ceiling. So let me go swap out resources, and I'll be back again. Quick as a flash. All right, material swap has been achieved. We're ready to go. Let's do this. I was trying to decide how many copper. I don't know how many copper stairs I'm gonna need. I've got copper slabs. So what I'm thinking is I'm really going to test this out first. So I've got birch on me as well. Let's just do 28 stairs. And I don't know. I brought 56. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, you can't do uncut copper stairs. That's just, to me, that's really sad. So I kind of want to steal from the existing pattern, but at the same time, I want to do it with a little bit of copper. So we're going to go bam, bam, and we're going to hit these corners. See, in this one, you got the corner around the pillar, which is fine. We can do there. I don't know if I want to do that one. I don't know. We'll debate on that. Try to hit these. And I want to do this like in all 3 sections of the ceiling. I had to think about that for a second. It's 3 sections. Because there are 3 different sections to this ceiling. Thanks to the division. Now, another option here is, you know, instead of like sticking a slab in there, whether it be top or bottom, you could put a light source in there. That's an option. Or I could get rid of the dirt. Because remember, I don't know if no, I didn't show you guys. When I dug out this room, I ended up putting back a second layer, which is why the copper, or not the copper, but the cobblestone. because these are the bottom of the bar stools up in front of the kitchen area, and that's under the kitchen. So I had no way to lay. I could not lay another slab up against that because heaven forbid we have two slabs of different kinds sharing the same space, right? So I couldn't do that. So my thought process was really more of a, all right, let's just fill it in so I've got a smooth surface to work with. So that being done, this could be a recess light. It's an option, and I may do that. I'm still debating. Stuff is in the way. It just is. It's in the way. And I was going to cover up a little on my brick. Oh, well. Nice thing is I do have a villager set up where I can sell wheat to one guy and turn around buy bricks off the other guy. So, and that's all I've got for villagers. I am not a villager guru at all. Go. See? Just can't set that up because that's a top slab. I think we're gonna take these back out, and we'll do it over here too. And this way, I don't want it. It seems like it was a little cluttered. The problem I was having with doing the staircase upstairs, up on the second floor, going to the new loft. It feels it's a little too cluttered. I don't want. The idea is I want copper highlights, not necessarily a copper ceiling. And I think that works out pretty well. In fact, we could do this, and then it would match the other part where I did it over there. Of course, that means I need to come back over here and do this. I may change this too. I mean, we could pop these two on the sides, and then they'll just have strips, and that actually I think would work better. So let's take these out. And then we'll have copper strips. And we can always do birch stairs. This is not a matter of conserving materials, my friends. This is more a... I'm trying to not overload the appearance with the copper. Now, you're like, well, Cal, it's orange copper. Yes, and it will change. I'm going to let it oxidize. I'm not waxing any of this. Notice I kind of included the colors in the floor. I like the way the floor came out. The floor, I think, looks awesome. I did an amazing job on that. I got done with the floor and said, well, dang, I should have recorded that. Oh, well. Sorry. I didn't mean to forget. It just happened, okay? All right, we'll do there. I didn't fix this one. Did not fix these. I had to bring them in one, and I did not. There we go. Do another one there. And there. And there. And just like that. All right. And I think that'll be, yep, at least 4 stairs. We got slabs we can run across. We'll just do like copper beams running the other way as opposed to the... Now here's the question. Do I want that up tight or should I move it over one? I'm thinking I should move it over one. And not have it tight up against the pillar. Yeah, I kind of attached those up there, so I was like, yeah, we're going to get rid of those. Yeah, actually, I like that better. Get a little farther away from the wall. That looks better. I like that. So we'll do this. End up doing the same thing over here. You know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am a design as I go kind of person. So a lot of stuff. I am not one of those people that sits down and goes into a creative world and says, yeah, let's plan this whole thing out first. I do have schematics from where I've done things before, but, you know, I designed it this way before, and then I was like, you know, I want to hang out of that. Let me make a schematic before the world's lost. There are some builds I've done in the past I so wish I had schematics of. For example, on a friend server, I helped him build Bowser's Castle as part of a prison map. And if you don't know what, well, I mean, you probably know the term, but if you don't know what prison in Minecraft is, it's an interesting game style. That's all I'm going to say. Not my cup of tea, but I did used to help design some of the maps for his particular world. Technically, I'm still on his build team, but I haven't been back on there in a while. And the reason I know I'm still on is because the last time I jumped on, the tag was still there. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like that's what called being a good friend of somebody's all about right there. That's, I ain't gonna lie. Alright. I think we got them. Oh no, we didn't get them all. Never mind. So I need what? 3, 4. Get out of my way! I know. I put it in the middle because it was in the way over there. Now it's in the way over here. So that's 8, 11. I can't do 11. That's not going to be a possible thing. But 4, 8, 10. We can do 10. Oh, a 12. I needed 12. Y'all didn't tell me. I'm kidding. Not like, because by the time you're watching this, I've moved on to the next part and already started a fresh recording. So, yeah, buddy. I like that. I think that's gonna work well. And then we'll put in the birch to go against, you know, that nice lighter tone to go against the copper, well, the green oxidized copper, which is what it will be. So let me make some stairs. Let's cut it in half. Do 20 stairs, and I've already got, no, not up there. I've already got slabs. The reason I'm thinking stairs is, well, maybe I don't want the stairs. Or could, I'm actually thinking the copper might be enough. Between the sound mod and the echo mod, it is a very interesting Minecraft experience, I'll tell you what. I'm going to set those there. Yeah, originally I moved them all, I hung them from the ceiling so I could do the floor. Well, now that the floor's done. Yeah, I think those two tones together are going to look really nice. And fall. Ah, I flicked it before I thought to move. Try that again. Another thing is, even though that's a top slab, all I gotta do is jump and go against it, and Minecraft will automatically be like, oh, you want to put that in the next space down. I think that works. And I mean, I know it's a little hard to see it right now. It's a little hard to envision it. But yeah, once that shifts and goes that kind of nice teal green against it, I think it's gonna look amazing. So we're gonna finish this up, and then we'll see about wrapping today's video. Be right back. Alright guys, we got it. The ceiling is in, the room's done. I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna do decoration wise. I think we're gonna put a pool table in down here, chill reading area. We'll just kind of make it a chill area. We don't want it to be obvious that, you know, this is the hiding place. But alright, last thing I am gonna say, hey guys, if you got an idea on this, see these bricks? You know, do you think, should I make this a copper fireplace or maybe a red nether brick fireplace? What do you think? I mean, it's not really, I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, it's fine as is, but I do want your opinion. So please feel free, drop me a comment. But I'm going to go ahead and call this one, try to make this a little shorter than last time, because last time, well, that ended up long, and I'm sorry. It happens. All right. Also, be on the lookout. The new outfit is coming. I will see you guys soon. Stay safe out there. Do me a favor, like, subscribe. Let's go. Y'all are awesome. Love you to death. I'll see you next time.